Welcome back to the channel, and today we have a Cafu Greats of the Game upgradable SBC review. Now before going to any games, let's just look at the card, and you can already tell this is going to be a very rapid right wing back / right back card. He only stands at 5'9", and that means that his main strength will be going up in attack and getting the ball from the defensive half into the attacking third, where you either have the choice of cutting back or crossing the ball in. And he will be weaker at his defending because he's quite small, only 5'9", and he does have a lack of physicality. I think it's only 80 aggression, but because of his pace he should still be effective at stopping counterattacks, and he should still be able to get into the back quite quickly. Is it a shame EA did not upgrade his weak foot to 5-star? He only has 5-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot, which is a little bit of a shame, but he does also have 4 playstyle plus. He has got whip pass plus, block plus, and a couple of other nice playstyle plus stats. So let's go into a couple of games and let's discuss each stat. First up is his pace, and this is probably one of his strongest points. He has 96 pace, which is already good, but then when combined with his height only being 5'9", his running animation in game makes him feel like he is one of the fastest cards and probably the fastest fullback on the game. Now he already has 97 acceleration and 96 sprint speed, which is good enough. Then this is combined with having the quick step playstyle plus, which means he has even greater acceleration when sprinting with the ball, making him feel even faster. If I had to say one criticism, this may be more to do with his physicality, is that I felt that when he was running past players, sometimes he fell down too easily at the slightest of touches, but I think he should have stayed up and ran instead of getting a foul, but either way, 10 out of 10 for his pace. Next up is his shooting, and for a fullback, he actually ends up getting his shooting positions quite a lot, as he makes plenty of overlapping runs, which means he has plenty of opportunities to cut inside and take a shot. And this is probably helped by his 99 attacking positioning, which allows him to get into plenty of good spaces to score. Overall, he has 87 shooting, which is extremely good for a right back, and you can definitely tell he is stronger in this department compared to most other cards in the same position. And he was able to consistently score when cutting inside, and he was able to just squeeze the ball in between the keeper and post. With his 96 shot power but only 76 finishing, I would probably choose to power the ball into the net rather than place it with Cafu, and it was a shame that he does only have a 4-star weak foot, as it means when he cuts inside from the right hand side, he struggles to shoot across the keeper with his left foot, but if you play to his strengths, his shooting is absolutely fine, so he'll get 8 out of 10 for shooting. Passing was another one of his strong points, and being a right wing back, I found he was often seen switching the play or playing through balls to the right midfielder, and in both of these scenarios he was able to cope quite well. Unfortunately, and this is a bit surprising, I found his short passing a little bit shaky when passing at the back either to the goalkeeper or to other defenders, and this was really surprising considering he does have 94 short passing and 93 composure, so that is something to just be aware of. However, he was able to play these wonderful diagonal through balls to the left or right wingers, which would absolutely split the opposition's defense, which was nice to see considering he only has 85 long pass and 82 curve. So some good and some bad points with his passing. He'll get a 7.5 out of 10. Dribbling is also similar to his passing, as it was slightly hit or miss. At times the card felt extremely responsive and was able to weave his way through 3 or 4 players, getting the ball all the way across the pitch. However, at times he also felt a bit slow to turn, which, with his 90 agility and 95 reactions, is not an issue that I thought would occur. As well as this, I felt that even at the slightest of touches could cause him to just fall over, and even though he would get a foul, it did become slightly frustrating, because if he continued running and didn't fall over, there would be a very, very good goal scoring opportunity. That being said, 80% of the time, aside from his low balance, his dribbling was very good, so it will be another 8 out of 10. Now we move on to his defensive stats, which I honestly thought would be one of his weaker points when I completed the card, but I was pleasantly surprised. His interceptions were exceptional. I think he has 96 interceptions and 94 defensive awareness, so it makes sense that he was able to cut out plenty of through balls, and his defensive awareness also meant that he always felt like a pest to attackers, and it was always in between the strikers and the goal. Combining this with his block playstyle plus, he was also able to stop many shots from even reaching the goalkeeper. While he was always in a good position to make a tackle and stop defenders, I did find that because of his low physicality, sometimes he struggled to actually make a tackle and get to the ball. So in mixed bag, he will get 7 out of 10 for defending. Lastly, we have his physicality, and this is likely his worst stat. His small size doesn't really help him, and this only gets worse with his 90 strength and 80 aggression, which means he does sometimes just get bulldozed through by oncoming attackers, and there's not really too much you can do about it. However, only being 5'9", he was absolutely crazy in the air. He only has 87 jumping, but he won virtually every aerial duel. And this is likely due to his aerial playstyle plus, which means he is an absolute beast in the air and wins almost every battle, no matter if he is against like a 6'5" striker, which saves his physicality slightly, typically a 6 out of 10. So overall, should you complete this card? What I will say is, if you're looking for an attacking fullback, this is definitely an endgame card, but the issue arises with the SBC being over 2 million coins, which I think is a way too hefty price. Subscribe for more player reviews.